At the end of this video, you will realize how selfish we football fans can sound at times, especially when things are swinging in our favor. We can be selfish at times. Honestly, I made this video about Musiala's injury and how this guy would have escaped this injury had it been this summer holidays was observed without the players participating in this Club World Cup, and how Rafinha, Jurgen Klopp even came out to condemn this competition. What some fans had to say, probably the fans that have their teams participating in this Club World Cup, what they had to say was that we are pained that the players complaining are the players that their teams are not participating in this Club World Cup. And I'm not surprised they are saying that. They even went ahead to say that players get injured regardless of the tournament they are playing in, they are participating in. And I was really shocked. I was really shocked. The height of selfishness. I was really shocked. So you know that these players always risk their life. Like every moment they are on the pitch, their chances of getting injured increases. The more frequent they play football, their chances of getting injured increases. In as much as we love to see them play. For example, if you ask me, I will love to see Lionel Messi play every day because he gives me joy. But will I want him to play every day? At what expense? At whose expense? So he can get injured, because if he plays every day, surely he will get injured. Probably a fatal injury, a major injury that will keep him out for so long. So why then are we encouraging more matches for these players? Because the more they get on that pitch, the more their chances of getting injured increases. And you just saw what happened. It has happened to Musiala. He is out injured because he had more matches to play and he had to participate in this Club World Cup. And right now he's out injured for more than 5 months. He's more like a pilot flying every day on the air. His chances of a crash will always increase as long as he's on the air every day. Every day. And I was like, this is the height of selfishness. Honestly. Because why would I want a player to be on the pitch virtually every month just for me to be happy? Just because it gives me joy. And then in turn gives that player injury that will see him be on the bench for so long. Is that not selfishness? Is that not selfishness? So when these players came out to talk about this tournament, they have a point. They were making a point. The more you increase their matches, the more vulnerable, the more prone they are to injuries. They need to rest. They need to rest. So right now, there was no summer holidays for some players. The only players that got summer holidays are players that their teams are not participating in this tournament. And for the fact that the only thing some fan base had to say was that these players get injured regardless of whichever tournament they are participating in, caught me off guard. Because at least you know that these players get injured. So why encouraging more matches for them? If you actually care for them, because if you really want to understand them, you have to see things from different angles. That is the only way you can be a good judge over a certain case. You can't see things from a fan perspective. You should also be a player. That is the only way you can understand. Because they are speaking from their own perspective. You as a fan, you are enjoying the football. You're also speaking from your own angle. You have to be the player and also be the fan for you to understand. I was really disappointed seeing comments of that sort from football fans. Players get injured, and you know that, but still you want them to keep playing football, being on the pitch every now and then. That is the height of selfishness for me.